I'm Lucy and welcome to this Pilates session. Today we're really going to try and work your abdominals and we'll also throw some things in for your glutes as well. So as always, please do not do this session if you are feeling low back pain or neck pain or pain anywhere else. Take breaks as you need to throughout the session, and I will try and give some options for beginners as well as advanced. So take it at your own pace. So to start off with, we'll have a lie down on our backs. So just have your knees bent up, shoulders nice and relaxed away from the ears, and have your lower back in a comfortable position. So for some people that's with a little bit of an arch, some people it's a bit more flat. So find a position that's good for you. If you're not sure, just go into a mid-range position there. Let's bring our feet together and we'll just warm up our core with some bent knee fallout. So turn onto the side of one foot, inhale down, exhale back up. And then the other side, inhale down, exhale up. Let's place our hands on your pelvis as well. And just make sure that you don't feel like it's rocking side to side at all. Imagine there are headlights on the ceiling. So you're feeling those bony bits of your pelvis. Just inhale down, exhale up. We're only moving from the hip here. You don't want any movement from that pelvis. Once you feel like you're quite steady there, your options are to bring your hands across your chest like this, or we can add in some arms. So just the same arm follows the knee out to the side. So the goal of this isn't to bring your knee to the floor or your hand to the floor. Your goal is to keep the pelvis steady. It can seem like quite an easy exercise, but when you actually really think about it and control it, it does require a bit of concentration. Nice one. Okay, let's place the arms down now. Separate your feet out, and we're going to bring one leg up to tabletop. So tabletop is knee over hip, flat like a table. So keep that there. Bring the other one up with it as well, and just see how that feels for you. Make sure there's no low back pain. You might want to just flatten your lower back into the floor there if you're feeling a bit weak with that. So inhale, they come up one at a time. Exhale, they go down one at a time. We're going to repeat with the right leg first. So inhale, up, up, down, right, down, left, down. And again, inhale, up, up, exhale, down, down. Keep going with this. Inhale, up, up, exhale, down, down. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's do a couple more with the right leg leading. Make sure shoulders are really relaxed. You're not clenching your jaw. And please don't grip through those hands. Keep those fingers light. Okay, let's now move to the left leg leading. So inhale, come up, up, exhale, down, down. And again, inhale, up, up, exhale, down, down. Good. Check again, shoulders are relaxed, don't clench through the arms. Option is you can bring your hands over your chest again. Just by taking the arms off the floor, it does challenge you a little bit more. Good, so we're warming up those core muscles now. Down, down. Let's do one more with the left leg. Up, up, down, and down. That's great. Okay, bring the arms back to your side. We'll now bring both legs up to tabletop again. Good, and we're going to try some toe taps. So you're going to just alternate your feet. You're going to tap one toe down at a time. We're going to do 5 on each side. Good. So again, you can bring hands across your chest if you feel quite strong with this one. Otherwise, bring your hands down. If it's too much for you to have both legs up, feel free to have one foot down and just do 5 taps on one foot like so, and then swap sides. So you should have done about 5 on each foot by now. Let's hug the knees in towards your chest when you're done. Good. Now we're going to make it slightly different now. So for beginners, please, like you just did, have one foot on the ground. Otherwise, have both feet up. And we're going to do 3 taps. So you're going to go toe, heel, toe, and bring it back up. So if you've got one foot on the ground, just do 1 foot at a time. Do 5 reps on that foot and then swap. Otherwise, we'll alternate. So let's go. Go toe, heel, toe, back up. Another side. Toe, heel, toe, up. Great. So do 5 on each side. That's 2. Again, checking that shoulders are relaxed. That's 3. 4. 5. And hug those knees in again. Have a break. Okay, let's bring the legs up to tabletop. Arms out a little bit from your body. We're going to do some rotations. So keep the shoulders on the floor the whole time. Option for beginners, do this with your feet on the floor and you can just drop your knees side to side like that. Or if you have a Swiss ball, you can put your feet or your legs on the Swiss ball up in this position. Otherwise, bring your legs up. We're going to bring your knees over to one side. Keep the shoulders down. So go about 45 degrees. And then use your core muscles to lift the knees up, continuous movement over to the other side. That's it. Make sure you keep breathing, don't hold your breath. If you're feeling quite strong with this, option is to bring your hands over, watch your balance. You won't be able to go as far with your legs if your arms are across your chest. So that's the advanced version. Intermediate, have your arms down. And if you're a beginner, just have your feet on the floor. Definitely still using your core to be lifting your knees up, even if your feet are on the floor. Or you can just have a break and put your feet on the floor for a couple of reps. Okay, let's do 2 more to each side. Feel free to stop if you've had enough and just hug those knees in for a break. Yeah, let's do 1 more each side. Great. And hug them in. Done. Okay, let's bring them again back up to tabletop. And we've got bug legs. Now with this we're going to add some arms in. The arms are optional though, so feel free to keep your arms where they are. If you want to add the arms in, we're going to start with them up above the chest. And you're going to extend one leg out, that same arm follows it, other arm over the head. And inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, go out. Inhale, bring it all back in. Just keep alternating sides. The same arm follows the leg down. Good. Check that you're not arching your back as you kick the leg. And feel free to kick a little bit higher to the ceiling, and that'll be less intense on your abdominals. Otherwise, aim to just hover above the ground with the kick. Good. If this is too much for you having both legs up, you could just be doing that with your feet on the ground like this. So let's do a couple more on each side. Remembering to keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. Lower back relatively flat. Don't want to feel like it's arching as you kick. Great. And then again, hug the knees and have a break. Okay, we'll just do some rotations like I showed you as an option just before, just to give your back a bit of a stretch. The feet are on the ground, just let your knees go over to the side. Keep your shoulders down on the floor, just hold it for a few seconds there. And then bring it up and over to the other side. Okay, let's now sit up. We're going to do what's called spine stretch, which is like a half roll down. So knees bent, or if you prefer them straight, feel free to do that. Or if you want to have a cushion or something under your knees, that's an option as well. I'm going to have mine a little bit bent. Arms out in front of you. You're going to tilt from the pelvis. Imagine you've been punched in the stomach and you're sort of dropping through your pelvis, curling down to about halfway down. You should feel those abdominals kicking. Don't let the shoulders creep up. Feel that tension there. Hold it for a second and come back up. Correct your posture at the top, so really nice and tall, chin in. And again, tilt from the pelvis, curl it down and hold. Make sure the knees are staying in line with your hips. You don't want to be clenching through your knees. And come back up. Good. If you start to feel that your hip flexors here are grabbing, that's when it might be nice just to rest your legs on a couple of cushions for this hold. You should only be feeling it here. Don't want you to be feeling it in your lower back at all. And get down and hold. And great, we're going to add something extra to it. So feel free to continue with that. If you want a bit extra, we're going to curl down, lift the arms up, back down, and straighten up. Let's do 5 like that. Curl down, lift arms, down, and up. Good. A few more there. Keep breathing. Rest as you need to. Right, let's just add 1 extra in now. Nice one. Have a lie back onto your back. We're just going to do a bit of a stretch with some bridges. So feet hip width apart. Keep your heels down on the ground here. Very light on your toes. You're going to push through the heels, lift up, come up as high as is comfortable. Again, a bit of a stretch through that lower back. Make sure you activate your inner thighs so your knees don't move away from each other. And then lower it back down. Good. Go straight back up again. Activate those butt muscles. Lift yourself up and hold. And back down. Good. We've got 10 of these. We've done 2. Lift up and hold. Down. That's 3. Again, come up. Hold. If your back doesn't like coming up so high, then just go to where's comfortable for you. This is 5. Good. Option now. Let's add some arms into it. So coming up all the way over the head and back through. Just hover your arms above the floor. Don't rest them back down. Put it up and over. This is 6. Good. 7. 8. Watch those knees still staying in line. Don't let them move away from each other. Good. Let's just add 1 more in. Good. Hold this one. Bring your arms up to the ceiling or by your side and just pulse it. 10 more pulses. 10, 9. We'll use the glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. That's great. Okay, let's turn over now. We're going to go into 4-point kneeling. So, hands underneath your shoulder, knees fairly close together underneath your hips, and your eyes, when you're not looking at the video, try and keep your eyes down on the mat just in front of your hands there. Okay, we're going to extend opposite hand and knee. So keep the shoulders rolled back and extend out. Really try and lengthen through the fingertips to the toes. Keep your hips square. Hold it there. Good. Now we're going to tap both hand and foot down to the ground and lift them up. If you're too wobbly with this, keep your hand down and just do the legs. Good. Try not to rest them down, just a really light tap and back up. 3, 4, squeeze that butt as you lift as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So these 4-point kneeling ones are really nice for activating those lower abdominals as well as the muscles along your spine. Let's swap sides. So we've got the other arm from left leg, right arm. Extend out, just hold it there. Make sure you've got your position in well. Hips are level. Tap the foot down, hand down, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze the glute as you lift. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And and just have a rest off your hands. Okay, we're going to go back into 4-point kneeling now. If you felt your wrists were getting a little bit tired, you can always do this resting on your fists instead. Okay, and this time we're going to extend our opposite hand and knee again. Hold it there. Go out away from the midline. Hold it. So arm goes one way, leg goes the other. Bring it back to the midline. Bring the hand and knee back down, but don't touch the floor. Hover above the floor and repeat. Coming out and hold. Good. Moving away from the midline and hold and come back. So do this fairly slowly, just to challenge yourself. That's 2 and do 5 of them. And hold, keep your hips level. Make sure you're not looking up ahead of you. You don't have your neck lifted. That won't be nice for you. Down. Maybe you can just be doing the arm or just doing the leg for this. Side. Back in. Down. Got one more on this side. Out, hold. Out to the side. Back in and down. That's great. Let's do the other side. So just check your positioning. Shoulders are rolled back. Eyes are down on the mat, just in front of your hands. Good. So the other side now. Extend the opposite hand and knee. Hold. Check your hips are level. You don't want to be dropping down on the side that your leg is up. And out to the side. Back to the midline. And down. And try not to touch the ground. No. Out and hold. Use that glute into the leg. Out. Back in. Good, that's 2, 3 more to go. Hold, this is 4. Last one, hold. Great. All right, give your hands a bit of a break. You're doing well. Next ones we're going to do are some planks. So options for this are to do it on your knees and not your toes. So just work at your level. So if you're going to be on your knees, you can be in a 4-point kneeling position, or else, for a bit harder, bring your knees out as if you're about to do a push-up. Or if you want to try up onto your toes, you're going to be up like this. Okay, so to start with, we're just going to bring one knee in and back out again. In and try for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and have a break. So if you're doing this on your knees, it would just be doing a lift like so. Okay, otherwise let's swap sides. Coming up again. Check that you're not sinking your hips down too low. If anything, be up a little bit higher. Shoulders should be over your wrist. And let's bring the knee in of the other leg and out. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Have a break again. Nice one. So we're going to do another exercise in the same position. If you were struggling towards the end of that, maybe try and do this one on your knees instead of your toes, or you might start on your toes and get down to your knees towards the end. Alright, so with this one, if you're on your knees, we're going to bring the knee out to the side and back in, and then the other knee out to the side and in without moving the rest of your body too much. If you're up on your toes, out, in, out, in. Good. Let's aim for 10 on each side, but just do what you can do. It might just be 5. This is 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Your core should definitely be warm by now. Hopefully a bit of fatigue in there. So we're now going to do some glute exercises, as well as incorporating a bit of the core in there as well. If you do have a towel or a cushion handy, grab it. Don't worry if you don't have one, but it's just a bit nicer for your neck for a bit of extra support. So just have the towel or cushion nearby. We're going to start off just up onto your elbow, elbow and knees, and a fairly straight line down between, so you don't want the knees too far up. You want to make sure that, because we're going to come up into a bit of a side plank, when you're up here, you want your elbow to be under your shoulder. So definitely don't be too far up here, because that won't be very nice for the shoulder and neck. So tuck it in, maybe a little bit more than you probably think you need. Check the shoulder is rolled back, and we're going to push through the knees, lifting up, feeling these side abdominals, inhale up, exhale down, just very lightly tap, and come back up again. Good. 3, let's go for 10. 4, 5, option if you want a bit more, straighten out that top leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. All right, now grab your cushion or rolled up towel. Have a lie down onto your back, onto your side with your head on it. And make sure you can see your toes as you're lying here. Top shoulder rolled back. Option if you feel a bit unstable, have your hand on the floor, or you could have a bent knee on the bottom leg as well. Try and keep it up. We're going to just lift up to hip height and down. We've got 10 of these. 2, keep long through that top leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now keep the leg up on your 10th one. Watch your balance with this. We're going to bend the knee, kick it forward, and come back around. So it's a bit of a cycling action. It might challenge your balance a bit. So if you need to bend your bottom knee a bit, that's fine. It will mean you can kick a bit further in front of you. So try and kick as far forward as you can without moving the rest of your body. So your back should stay fairly straight where you are. You're wanting to feel a bit of a burn around this top hip before we stop. Good, so if you're at that point of fatigue, you can stop now, otherwise keep doing a few more. We want to get to a shaky leg where you're grimacing. Good, let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3, good, hold it and just 10 quick pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. All right, let's swap sides. So we're just starting off with those side planks. So fairly straight line down here. Elbow propped under you, making sure it's going to stay under your shoulder. Top arm here, we've got 10 lifts. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's straighten out the top leg if you want a bit more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and lying down onto your side, use your cushion for a bit of head support if you've got it. Make sure you can just see your toes as you look down. Top shoulder roll back. We've got 10 lifts reaching long through the top leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it up there. We're going to do those bicycle legs. So remember, bend your bottom knee for a bit of stability if it helped on the first side. Kick it forward and around. Try and keep the leg up at hip height. So you don't want to be dropping down as you get tired. keep the leg up. Feeling it around the hip at the top. Good. Make sure the rest of your body isn't moving too much. So from here up, you're pretty solid as a rock. That's it. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Keep it up there for 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good one. All right, we're now going to lie onto your back and just stretch out those glutes. So put one foot on the other thigh, reach through the window between your legs, grab behind your thigh. Some people will feel enough of a stretch just like that. So if that's you, just hold it there. Otherwise, bring it up and feel that in your glute. I'm just going to hold it here. I'm going to hold your stretches for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Check that you're relaxed through your shoulders. You don't want to be up like this. You've done your core work now. Relax. Good. A little bit longer. This one, and swapping sides. Hold. Keep breathing. Shoulders are relaxed. If the stretch eases off as you're holding, just pull it a little bit more in. Great, and we'll also just do a bit of a lower back stretch. So pull one knee in with your opposite hand, your other hand's out on the floor, and pull it across your body, just stretching out the lower back. And just hold it there. Good. Make sure the shoulders are fairly down on the ground and not lifting off. And swapping the sides. So bring the other knee in, pull it across your body, other hand on the ground. Good. Keep your shoulders down. You might feel this in the glutes or your lower back or your chest. Depends where you're tight. Keep breathing. Great. And then feel free to do any other stretches that feel good for your body. Thank you so much for joining us for this session today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share it with your family and friends if you did enjoy it. It will be saved on the live section of our Facebook page, and the copy will also be on our website as well. And please follow us on Facebook and Instagram to keep updated on when we're doing more of these sessions. So thanks again and have a great day. Bye.